Alright guys, I'm on my way right now to the body shop. I just woke up a little while ago. My bumper's now dragging on the ground. It's getting worse by the minute. So I'm hoping that they can, normally they don't give you a rental car until the claim is fully submitted and they've submitted their estimations and stuff for the repair and the parts are in. But since it's not really drivable, I'm hoping I can get them to give me one today. I mean, like, is it, like, the engine and stuff's fine, but like all of my front body is dragging on the ground and it's slowly getting worse and worse. Like every day a new clip falls off. I'm over it. It didn't look this bad. If I knew it was gonna be this bad, I would have had the car towed there. But it didn't look this bad at first. At first, like a couple little clips were popped off and the grill was sticking out. But the more and more I drive it, the clips are apparently all broken. They're just flying everywhere. So I'm over it. But yeah, so I have to go take it in now and get my appraisal, and hopefully get a rental car. So I'll keep you updated. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my bumper is literally stuck underneath my car and I cannot pull over right now because there's no shoulder. I'm fucked. Like, this is so bad. Got back from the body shop. I finally got a loaner car. My car, I don't know if I said it, but they deemed my car unsafe to drive. They said that my airbags were screwed up. He said my airbags should have gone off in that accident, and he said something was wrong with my car. He said it looked like the mount for the airbag sensor was broken, so it didn't sense it. But he said the way that my airbag sensor was hanging after the accident, he said, you know, if one rock hit it, he said, your airbags would go off in your face. I was like, great, that doesn't sound good. And he's like, no, it's not good. On top of that, my car was leaking a little bit of coolant. The reservoir was cracked or something, I think he said. And there was like plastic everywhere, is dragging on the ground. My bumper fell off while I was driving, like completely off. Like there's nothing left on the front of my car. And my fenders are slightly bent. So it was a lot worse than I thought it was. It just got worse and worse. So he was basically like, my insurance didn't want to give me a rental car yet. They wanted to wait until we like had like a decision on fault and stuff, which obviously should be his fault, but you never know. But regardless, they wanted to wait. But I had the body shop call and be like, hey, listen, his car is not safe to drive. If you make him drive this car, something bad's gonna happen. And so they were like, all right. So we pressured them into it. They finally gave us a loaner car. And yeah, it's really not that great. It's nice. It's a car. It works. It's decent. It's a Nissan Rogue. I've driven these before. Actually, my last rental car was a Nissan Rogue. It was a newer one though. This is like the older one. Sorry, but it's decent. It's okay. It's not as nice as my CR-V, which is whatever. But you know, it's a rental car. What do you expect? I'm probably gonna have to take it in though and get a different rental car later, because this one isn't. So they have me booked for at least a month. They said it might take a month or two to get my car fixed, and I'm so sad. But this car isn't available for the whole month. It's got something and they gotta like take the car back, so they're gonna give me something else. And he mentioned I might even get an upgrade free of charge for the inconvenience. So I think he said an upgrade from this was something along the lines of like a Chevy Traverse or Suburban, and I was like, a Suburban's huge, but like, I'll take a Suburban any day, don't worry. So he said, you know, whatever they have in a month, and honestly, I'm okay with the Suburban. So I'm gonna live the Nissan out and get myself a Suburban. And the guy at the body shop is concerned that this car might have frame damage. He said, like, even though you weren't going that fast, like, it doesn't take a lot to total a car these days. And he said, like, because like they go a certain percentage. Once there's a certain percentage of your value of your car decrease and like a certain percentage of money to repair, once it like meets a certain percentage, like they just total it, even if it's like might still be safe to drive. So he said, you know, prepare for the worst. He said there's a 50-50 chance that this car is going to be totaled just because of the amount of body work and the amount of suspected frame damage and the radiator and everything. So I might be in the market for a new car, but we'll see. I'm gonna cry. I love that car so much. That car, I've had it for a month and it's my baby. It's like I put 4,000 miles on it and it's already potentially totaled, so we'll see. Alright guys, I'm sitting at a red light. So I'm going to pick up my sister from her like riding lesson or whatever. And then I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the day. Hopefully something to get my mind off of everything else stressful in life. But yeah, so I have like an hour drive round trip, so hopefully it'll be okay. All right, guys, we're coming up on where I had my accident. This is the right-hand turn lane on the right that he came from, and the lane I'm getting in now was the lane I was in. And then in the middle of this intersection, pretty much, is where we hit because he came over in the middle of the intersection. So this is where we crashed. Those are my tire marks! Ha! That's interesting. That's so funny to see. And then we were in that parking lot over there. Food. Food. This looks so good on camera. And like HD. Yum. It's like glistening.
Yum. Yum.
She got the cheese and the noodles.
The cheese
and the grass and the tomatoes.
I have to tell you what I said.
And the bread.